Are you not following through on the things you said you were going to do? Is creating that new habit or achieving that new goal frustrating you? Well, in this video, we'll be going over the science behind change and how to go from stuck to unstuck and moving forward. We'll be utilizing the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, going over chapters 4, 5, and 6. We covered the other chapters in the previous video, and we'll be going over more chapters in other videos, so look forward to those. So let's dive in. Here's the quote from chapter 4 that stood out to me the most. Often the best thing you can do to create mastery in any area of your life is to raise a belief to the level of conviction. Remember, conviction has the power to drive you to action, to push you through all kinds of obstacles. Beliefs can do this as well, but some areas of your life may require the added emotional intensity of conviction. And so let's first define what a belief is and a conviction is. A belief is a feeling of certainty. I feel certain that I'm confident. A conviction has a feeling of certainty as well, but it's also backed up by an intense emotion. The emotional intensity behind a conviction will propel you to action, to take action on that thing. For example, if something angers you, it'll propel you to speak up about that, to correct somebody on that particular topic. The one way to develop a strong conviction in something is to have actually lived out that experience over and over and over again. And so there's a lot of intense emotion behind that. And you can back up what you're saying with facts to people who are ignorant to the particular experience or events that you have experienced in that particular topic. And so if you're wanting to move forward in any area of your life, you have to start developing some sort of strong conviction to propel you to start taking action. That I must take action, I must do these things because the cost is too great if I don't. Additionally, you must take inventory of the things that are disempowering you, that are holding you back from taking any sort of action to move forward. Take a look at your beliefs and ask yourself these questions. First, how is this belief absolutely ridiculous? Second, was the person I learned this belief from worth modeling in that area? Third, what will it cost me emotionally if I choose not to let go of this belief? Fourth, what will it cost my relationships if I don't let go of this belief? Fifth, what will it cost me physically if I don't let go of this belief? Sixth, what will it cost me financially if I don't let go of this belief? And seventh, what will it cost my family if I don't let go of this belief? Then consider writing down replacement empowering beliefs. Changing what something means, empowering versus disempowering, will ultimately change your decisions. If you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at will change. And next, chapter 5, here's the quote that stood out to me the most. Once we effect a change, we should reinforce it immediately. Then we have to condition our nervous systems to succeed not just once, but consistently. And so you wouldn't go to the gym only one time and say, all right, I'm fit, I'm good. No, you go repeatedly over and over and over again to produce the results that you're looking to achieve by going to the gym and lifting weights and doing all of that. The same thing applies to your emotions and your behaviors. We all want to change either how we feel about things or our behaviors. The first belief we must have in order to create immediate change is that we can change now. It's the getting ready to change that takes up most people's time. The second belief that you and I must have is that we're responsible for our own change. That I must change and that I can change, again, taking that responsibility to change. And then chapter 6, here's the quote that stood out to me the most. The only way we're going to make a change now is if we create a sense of urgency that's so intense that we're compelled to follow through. If we want to create change, then we have to realize that it's not a question of whether we can do it, but rather whether we will do it. And so if there's a disempowering belief that is holding you back in any way, you can disrupt that pattern. Just cut it off and immediately replace it with something empowering that is going to help move you forward to take action. As you do that more and more, just like with anything, you'll develop mastery of it and you'll get better and better and better at it. It is that very thing that plays a major role in people's success. What that's doing is it's actually conditioning your mind to start disrupting any negative self-talk that's occurring in your mind and to replace it with something empowering immediately. to be able to immediately recognize that it's something that's disempowering and know that it's disempowering and being self-aware of that. And then you can replace it with something that's more empowering that you know is going to serve you moving forward to help you take the actions that you need to keep going and keep moving forward. And so obviously if it's something that's going to move you forward and help you take the actions that you need to take, that you want to take to help get you to where you want to go, then that kind of conditioning is exactly what you want. Conditioning is the way to make sure any change you make is consistent and long-lasting. And so if you rehearse the new empowering alternative over and over and over again with intense emotion, you're carving a new pathway to achieve better results. It will become your habitual behavior. And so celebrate those small victories of overcoming those limiting beliefs, those disempowering beliefs, because anything that's reinforced is going to become automatic. And then anything that is not reinforced or not acknowledged is going to start dissipating over time. I hope this has been helpful. It's been a lot of fun. I'll be covering more chapters of Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins and other future videos. So check those out when those are released. I have another video prior to this. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. And I'll see you in the next video.